from Drio. If you haven't seen my recent ebook on SEO best blogging practices, check it out and you can kind of follow along because I'm going to go through step by step what I talked about in the ebook just because some of us are visual learners. So to start, I recommended installing the all-in-one SEO pack. So you can go ahead and, if you're in WordPress, click on plugins, add new, and search for all-in-one SEO. Okay, and then this is the one you're going to want to install, all-in-one SEO pack. Just click install now. I am actually using the Thesis theme, and this Thesis theme has a SEO built in, so I don't need the SEO pack. But if you're using a different theme, or if you are working on a theme from scratch, then you can go ahead and install the all-in-one SEO pack. So the next step for writing your blog posts would be to come up with some keyword lists. And for my example, I'm going to show you what I'm doing for a blog post on my personal blog. This is happygreenbabies.com. And I wanted to write a blog post about different cloth diaper materials. So, and which one was best, and kind of do a comparison, comparing and contrasting. So I go ahead and I use the Google AdWords keywords tool. So if you just go ahead and do a search for Google AdWords keyword tool, you'll be able to find this in Google. And I typed in best cloth diaper material. I did a search and then I click here on keyword ideas. So best cloth diaper material doesn't come up with having any monthly searches, having any competition. So that's not exactly the keyword that I want to use to optimize my blog post. But if you scroll down, it'll show you some other options that might be relevant to what you're doing. So for myself, I've chosen best fabric for cloth diapers. It has medium competition and 2,400 monthly searches. So it's kind of right in there with not being too hard to rank for, not having too many others posting on the same topic. I do write a lot about cloth diapers on my blog, so I've already ranked for some of these keywords in the past. So anyhow, I go ahead and I choose best fabric for cloth diapers. And I am going to walk you through writing a post. So I've started. The first thing you're going to want to do is name your post. So this is the title right here that everybody's going to see on your website. So most durable cloth diapers is the title of my blog post. Now, automatically, WordPress will create a permalink, and this will say most durable cloth diapers. Well, for SEO purposes, you're going to want to edit this to include your key terms. So since I've chosen to use the word best fabric for cloth diapers, I've just gone ahead and named this post best fabric for cloth diapers. I just typed it in, put the dashes here that automatically WordPress does when they create your permalink, and click OK, and that changes it permanently. The next thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and start typing. I highly recommend using images for your posts. And when you add an image, this is a image I took a picture of and I created it. You're going to want to make sure you use the title and alternate text for this image, and also try to add your keywords into that. Rather than just leaving it image 0011, you're going to want to add a title here. So that's pretty simple. The next thing you want to do is make sure that you make use of your H1 and H2 tags where it makes sense. If you're writing your posts, you really want to optimize them for the readers and keeping SEO and search engines in mind. But you don't want to make your posts completely unreadable. So that's what I mean by where it makes sense. H1 tag, this title is automatically going to be an H1 tag. And I've chosen not to use my key term in that title just because I don't like to make it overly emphasize the keywords in that title because I don't feel like it's that important. But I do, when I can, put them in an H2 tag. So here we go is comparison of fabric for cloth diapers. So I've used the words fabric for cloth diapers, and I just go ahead and choose this H2. Now you might think, well, I can't find that on my WordPress editor. There's a button called, let's see if I hover over it, it should say show kitchen sink. That's not showing up, but this is the button that you're going to want to push, and it shows the other options here for editing. So you can highlight your text and you can change it to H2, which is a heading 2 tag. So then back to paragraph, H2. So where you can and where it makes sense, use your key terms in these tags. The search engines like that. Next thing is to keep the external links to a minimum and really make sure that you can, where you can, try to link back to other posts or other pages on your website. What's really cool is that WordPress makes it super simple to do this, and honestly I didn't even know this, and I just found this out the other day, so I feel kind of silly. But if you go to WordPress, you might not see this. You highlight something and you want to add a URL, it gives you this option, or link to existing content. So I just did a simple search because I know I had written a post here before on a comparison of these cloth diapers. So I searched for it, and then I just clicked on the one I wanted, and it automatically populated the URL in the title. So that's kind of cool. And when you are linking internally, try to, instead of saying click here and using that as an internal link, try to use some text comparisons of cloth diaper brands is what I've used for this link, rather than saying I have written many posts on comparisons of cloth diaper brands. To see them, click here, and then highlighting click here and using that as a link. This is going to help out with SEO as well. Let's see. So if you do use external links, I can kind of give you an example with one of my internal links. You can click on the HTML tab here, and you'll be able to see your links. If you scroll down, here's a link. You see the title. There's the actual link here, and then target blank. So you can add in here another tag, and it should say REL equals no follow. If you did a look at my tutorial, I have that written right here, and so I can just highlight that, copy it, and I can paste it. Although it doesn't want to paste. Well, I can just type it. REL equals no follow. No dash. REL equals no follow. So that makes a link on your blog posts that does go to an external site means that the search engines that are crawling your post aren't going to crawl the other site. So that's just a little trick that you can use. Let's see. The other thing that you can do is using your key terms. Here, mine was the best fabric for cloth diapers, and using emphasis on these, either bold, italics, or quotes. So that's something that that you can kind of keep in mind every time you're writing a post. So far we've added a title, we've changed the permalinks, we've added H1 and H2 tags, and we've bolded some text, some key term text, as well as putting internal links to other of our blog posts. So the final thing you're going to want to do is, if you've installed the all-in-one SEO pack, you'll have a box that looks almost just like this. This is the Thesis SEO built-in SEO, but the all-in-one SEO pack is going to look very similar. It'll have a space to put a custom title tag and a space to put a meta description. So for your custom title tag, go ahead and use a title with your key terms. It doesn't have to be the exact key terms. I've chosen to use the keyword exactly here, but it doesn't have to. It just needs to be using those keywords. And the meta description as well also should use your keywords. So I've used best fabric for cloth diapers in part of the meta description. The meta description is going to be what shows up in your search engines. And that should be it. You're going to be able to go ahead and click publish or schedule it to be published. And that should be a properly optimized blog post. So, good luck.